They were testing it out. Yeah, Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you all so much for coming. My name is Dr. Heather Schriebel. I'm Assistant Professor of Costume Design here at NMSU. And this is?
I am Lisa Hermanson. I'm an Assistant Professor of Musical Theater, and I wrote this musical that you're about to see.
We just wanted to say thank you all for coming. I feel so privileged to have been asked to direct this amazing, incredible work that has been in process for quite some time. It is, in my opinion, beautiful and poignant and timely, and we hope you enjoy the show. After the show, there is going to be a brief talk back to ask questions and find out more if you want to stay for a little bit, and to help Lisa continue with her process of building this show. Anything?
Yeah, so talking a little bit, I don't think a lot of people know the process of how a musical is made. A brand new musical before it gets to Broadway goes through a ton of steps just like this one. An individual writes or a team of composers and lyricists write the musical, and then they do what's called a staged reading, which is what we're doing here tonight, where we have actors who have been working very, very hard with me over the last 2 weeks and 2 weeks only to learn all the music and everything in this show, but then they will stand at these music stands and present to you. Then, based on what I've learned from them over the last 2 weeks and any feedback that you have from the talkback, I go write the next draft. And then we continue on through the staged readings until it gets ready to be a fully realized production, we call it, which is where it's done with set, lights, costume. And then eventually, someday, maybe it moves to Broadway. Someday. So you all are playing a very valuable part of the process. You are the first people and the last people to ever see this version of the musical. So thank you for being here. We're super excited. The cast has been working really hard. We are recording this. We also have a live stream going, thanks to our camera folks back there. So everyone who's watching online, hi Mom and Dad. Yeah, we will have a brief intermission in between acts and then a talkback afterwards. And then there will be a brief reception, which is sponsored by my friends at Indulgence Bakery and Cafe. So you're certainly invited to stick around for that.
We welcome you to the Golden Door. Thank you so much.
Keep ancient lands your story tongue, cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Act 1, Prologue. The Atlantic Ocean, midway. The sound of the sea, a single light up, a match struck, maybe, or a lantern. A voice speaks, Ilsa. She is 18 or 19. She is writing a letter.
28th of June, 1922. It's been 4 days since I left home. We have been on the boat for 3. I have to count or I'll lose track. Everything seems endless. Time has stopped but keeps moving somehow. I wonder if I will ever stop feeling this way. The farther we get from shore, the more I know there is no turning back. I think about everything too much. There's nothing to do but think. I miss everyone. Mama, my sisters, my brother. It hurts how much I miss them. I didn't know there was a pain like this. I miss you. I know you will never read this, so I can say it to you. I know you'll keep my secret. The truth is, just between you and me, I don't know if I can do this.
More lights up on Marna and Anders. They are both young adults, as Swedish as Ilsa is.
I left because I had to. America's going to give us a better chance.
I left because I had to. America's given us a better chance. I just have to meet it.
I left because I had to. It's all mine if I can get it. If I can work, it's all mine.
If I can work, it'll all work out.
I don't mind work if we can be together again.
It's mine if I can take it.
If I can work.
If I can have.
If I can work hard
If
enough.
I can be strong
I
enough.
can wait long enough.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine. America. Are you everything you promised?
Because I'm coming.
One way or another.
America, I'm coming.
Blackout.
Scene 1, Sweden, 1922. The town of Hille, outside of Gävle. lights up on Ilsa in her home village.
24th of June, 1922. Tomorrow's the day. Another morning dawns, one more sunrise till I'm gone. I should not dread today more than tomorrow. The choice has already been made. The ticket fare has already been paid. I can do this, can get through this, I can go. The world is bigger than just my home. There's so much out there that I don't know. Adventure calls, the stories must ring true. I'll answer, yes, Papa, I go for you. A better life is waiting for me somewhere out there. I must be brave enough to take it.
We moved to the village square where the town has gathered to throw a party.
The entire village came out to say goodbye.
Her friends gather around her at the party.
What do you know of this uncle? Have you ever met him?
Mama says I did once when I was very young.
But you know nothing about him.
I have a letter. Hey! It's so short.
That's it? That's mine. He booked my ticket for me, so he can't be all heartless.
Promise to write. We'll miss you.
I hope you know what you're doing.
They leave. The village fades out.
It was nice of them to come and say goodbye to everyone, all my friends who I've known for ages. I won't let our friendships fail. I won't let distance ever prevail. I'll write letters, I'll remember, I will go. The world is bigger than the village knows. There's so much out there to call a home. The future waits, the stories must ring true. I'll answer, yes, my friends, I go for you. A better life is waiting for me somewhere out there. I should be brave enough to take it.
Ilsa's family home. She and her mother are packing her trunk.
I'll send every penny I can.
Be careful. Your uncle is a good man, but I haven't seen him in years. I wish he'd written you back after you'd gotten the letter.
He'll be there.
My brave little girl.
I'm not so little anymore, Mama.
You'll always be my little girl. Your father would be so proud of you.
Ilsa throws her arms around her mother in a tight embrace. Both of them know it is the last time they will ever see each other.
This is a big, hard task you are taking on. My first one to leave the nest. I couldn't be more proud of you if I tried. Remember that when you're alone. You are not by yourself. I am with you. He is with you. We are with you. Anywhere you go.
The world is bigger than I think I know. I can barely accept how far I must go. Our future calls, the stories must ring true. I've answered, yes, Mama, I go for you. A better life is waiting for us somewhere out there. I know I'm brave enough to take it.
A whirlwind of activity as Ilsa finishes packing. Her mother packs a bundle of food for her to take, and her siblings come in to help. Some of them are more helpful than others. They are a large family. Katerina, age 15, Kirsten, 10, Johan, 9, and Maggie, 6. Johan is the only boy.
Do you have to go?
I do.
Promise to write every day.
You can't read yet.
I'll read them to you.
Let me come with you.
You get over this.
Mama needs you here.
This is an old argument. Johan hugs her tightly. Their sisters follow suit. One by one, Ilsa says goodbye to her family.
I need you to stay and look after them. Can you do that?
I promise.
I promise.
It's up to you now.
But you will write.
Every single day. Every single day.
The stage fully opens up. We see an array of other people leaving their homes, families saying goodbye. People both young and old are getting ready for the journey. We can pick out Marna and Anders within the mix. Marna's siblings are traveling with her. Her 3 siblings gather around her as they say goodbye to their grandparents. Anders is saying goodbye to his entire family and setting off alone.
The world's so much bigger than our little homes. We are setting out to find where we go. Our future calls, the stories must ring true. I'd answer, yes, my loves, I go for you.
The village fades out as everyone travels. We move from village to countryside, from country to town, from town to city, everyone coming from separate places to become one solid stream of immigration.
From our houses, on the trains, or the buses, it's the same long game from village square to city hall. One and all, we arrive with our baggage by our side to the sea, the sea.
We've arrived. The SS Stockholm is in full resplendent view in the harbor in Göteborg, docked and waiting for her passengers. The time has finally come. Ilsa stands alone for one moment, awed by the sheer size of the ship and the task ahead.
For the first time it strikes me just how far I've come and how much farther I must travel on until the journey ends and all is said and done. I know we need the money, but I can't fake this. America is just so far.
One by one, they board the ship and get ready to set sail.
The world is bigger than we thought we knew. It's time to see if all the stories were true. The world is bigger than we thought we knew. We board the ship and brace for ocean blue. The world is bigger, the world is bigger, the world, the world, the world is waiting just across the sea. Everything has changed, it's down to you and me. We're setting sail, leaving shore, no going back, it's only what's in store. We've answered yes, my loves, a better life is waiting for me somewhere out there. Just have to be, I can be brave. Let's go!
Scene 2. Aboard the SS Stockholm out in the Atlantic Ocean, Ilsa stands on the deck of the ship. She is at the rail, half writing a letter, mostly watching the waves. The deck is noisy and crowded. People pass by, a young couple, an older couple, primarily folks from third and occasionally second class. Those from first class are nowhere to be found on this deck. Groups of children are playing as best they can in the crowded space. Anders comes up to join Ilsa.
Quite a sight, isn't it? Have you ever seen so much water? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just thought I'd say hello. I'm Anders. I've seen you downstairs. I think we're in the same berth.
I'm Ilsa. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
A ball rolls towards them across the deck, followed by Frederick, Marna's 8-year-old brother.
Oh, catch it!
Anders reaches, but it's Ilsa who catches the ball before it can roll overboard.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Frederick! Marna enters, running up to Ilsa and Frederick.
You can't play with that up here. What if you lose it?
There's no space downstairs.
If it went overboard, you'd never forgive yourself.
But
It's all right. There's plenty of space if you're careful.
Oh,
Besides, up here he's got all of us to watch out for it. Couldn't be safer.
thank you. Freddie, did you say thank you? He's not bothering you, is he?
Not at all.
It's crowded. I know, but there's a little space over here. We'll keep an eye on him.
And the ball.
Thank you so much. I'm Marna. This is Freddie.
I'm Ilsa.
Anders, nice to meet you.
You too. Where are you from? Did you have to travel far to get to Uteberry?
Not too far.
I'm from Hille.
Way up there.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Isn't it a relief to finally be on our way? We're going to our mom and dad. We've been living with my grandparents because they couldn't afford passage until now. I'm so excited to see them.
I can't wait.
What about you? Who's waiting for you in America?
My uncle.
I bet you're excited to see him too.
Of course.
You must miss your parents awfully. I know we do.
Well,
It'll be all right in the long run. We can write to them. And who knows, someday you might go back.
I don't think so.
That's fair. I'm not planning to go back either.
Because you'll be so worldly once you set foot in America.
And you'll be lucky to have known me.
Aren't you scared?
Not a bit. In fact, I can't wait until we land. I wish we were there now instead of facing 6 more days of ocean.
Why are you so excited then? What's waiting for you in America?
Nothing. I'm the second son and the only one who was free to make this choice. My parents were sheep.
That's nice.
I agree, but it's not what I see in my dreams. They tell us America's the land of our dreams. The brave, the strong, those that know. For a hardworking lad, there is much to be had if you get there and don't mind where you go. Wealth and riches wait there, and the streets are paved with gold. It's ripe now for the taking, or at least that's what we're told. And when I get to America, the doors open up for me. And when I get to America, well, everything's waiting for me. I'll work hard, I'll get far, I'll get rich, and that's all just the start of what I'll do when I get there. America.
In America, they have schools for the kids where my child can learn how to read. I'll buy a fancy tailored suit, new linen, new toys, new crafts.
When we're rolling in the money, we can all afford the best. We'll start in the city.
Find a place of our own.
Or in the country where family waits.
We'll have a little lot of dinner. We can start the family farm.
Forehead winter,
Enough meat to keep us warm.
Food to put on table.
And the job that buys the bread. And all it takes is some good marks and our future straight ahead. And when we get to America, we'll take every chance we get. Oh, when we get to America, we'll honor the past, not forget. We'll be safe, we'll be fine. We have faith things will work out in time. Oh, it'll come when we get there. America.
Sure, our friends and families are behind. 2,000 miles by now or more. But you can't build a future without some goodbyes. Just find the one that's worth goodbying for.
Shaking off the shackles, and we're shaking off the dread. In 6 more days or less, I know we'll be on solid land again. On solid land. When we get to America, the land waiting just for me. When we get to America, we'll know what it's like to be free. We will build
to America.
Scene 3, on the deck of the SS Stockholm, late at night. Ilsa has come up to the deck, alone. She stops as she hears a voice singing. It is Marna, sitting on the deck and singing gently to her brother, Freddie, who is falling asleep in her arms.
Tell me again who is waiting for you. Tell me again who is eager to hold you. Tell me again just as oft as you need, no matter the depths of tomorrow. A dozen, 100, 1,000 or more. The waiting is worth it, I know that, I'm sure. I'll tell you again just as oft as you need, that someday will be our tomorrow.
Ilsa draws closer. Marna and Freddie do not notice her.
I know what I wait for across all the sea. My mama and papa will be there for me. I can't wait to see them and have them hold me. I just have to wait for tomorrow.
The morrow is coming.
Tomorrow is coming.
Our voices are stronger for every repeat. We just have to wait.
I just have to wait and know that some days are tomorrow.
Feel better?
A little bit.
Come on.
Let's get you to bed.
She leads Frederick off, nodding to Ilsa as they pass. Once they are gone, Ilsa stands on deck, alone. She goes to the railing and pulls her paper and pen out of her pocket. She is still trying to write a letter.
30th of June, 1922. Dear Mama, the bad weather finally cleared up. We have been besieged with storm after storm. For days, no one could go up. It was awful. The ship tossed back and forth, up and down. There are no windows below, so we could only hold on and pray. You forgot which way is up. It's over now. Below deck smells worse than the barn in the heat of summer. Unwashed bodies, the food growing old. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Today is the first day we could be above decks. Naturally, the decks were so crowded all day with everyone trying to get even a hint of fresh air. I'm writing this at night when everyone is asleep. They say we should reach New York in a few days now that the storm has passed. People got so seasick down there, Mama. Some people were so seasick they could hardly stand. Not me. I'm not seasick. I just miss you. I know I should be looking ahead to settle in where I know no one. And I know this is the right thing to do. I can earn and send money home. And I know as the oldest I had to go, and I'm happy to do my part. I know. But in the night when all around me is still and the sky is dark and cold, I look out and wonder what it was for. Dear Mama, I'm alone. I miss the road outside where the post would come and the breeze in the grass. I miss white summer skies with the clouds and the birds singing, come, come out, come back. I miss a house with all its crooked walls and the roof we patched in rain. I miss the smell of your bread and the warmth of your hugs. Will it ever be the same? And in the night when I stand here alone, nothing out there but the sea, my traitorous heart flees wandering home. Dear mama, do you think of me? I know life isn't fair, and I know life is short. This past year taught me that. And I know you say he's near, and I know you say he's watching, but if so, Mama, what do you think he'd say? Would he tell me hard work does pay off? Or would he say, chin up, be strong? Do you think Papa'd be proud of me? Mama, if he's gone, and you two are far away, Mama, I know I'm the oldest child. But am I still your little girl?
She cannot write anymore. Marna approaches, having quietly come back on deck.
Ilsa?
You're back. Freddie go down all right?
Yes, he's got a bit of a cold, so he wanted to come and sit up here for a while. He's finally asleep now. I'm just getting some more fresh air.
Will he be all right?
I'm sure he will be, but thank you. Are you all right?
Just started thinking.
I know. It's a long way to come.
Do you really think America's as good as Anders says? Full of gold and riches and happiness?
I think it's a place like any other. It is what you make of it. I hope he's right. My parents are full of details about how wonderful it is in their letters.
My uncle doesn't write much. My father had all the stories. They say there's more money there than anyone knows what to do with. Did you miss them? I know that your situation and mine are different and you're going to meet your parents, but before they bought you your ticket.
Oh, Ilsa, I missed them so much. Sometimes I couldn't breathe.
You did?
Absolutely. Dear Mama, you write of America. I hope that you and Papa both are well. I know you went to make better lives there in the States, and I know one day that we'll be coming too. But in the meantime, Mama, oh Mama, home isn't the same without you. Dear Mama, dear Mama.
miss you. Just thinking of the years we've been apart. Dear Mama, I miss the homeland that we shared and the peace that we had there when we were one. Dear Mama, dear Mama, home is not the same without you. And I don't know if I can ever explain this aching pain when we're apart. For the moments that we shared, the memories we carry in our hearts. Without you standing there, even my little family seems so far. My mother, and my sisters, and my brother, and my father, please, please. Pain can sometimes bury you like the sea. Sinking, dragging deep till you can't breathe. Any kind of loss hurts, any kind of grief takes time. And I can't promise you this will be easy, because the joy of who you had you don't forget. And in the waiting, all I can say, I promise you, someday it will be better. I know my journey's almost done and yours is only just begun. It gets better. My journey's almost done and yours is only just begun. It gets better. And it will not be forever. You will see your family again. If not here, then when all is said and done. In the meantime, there'll be letters. In the meantime, there'll be tears. It's okay. It really is. You'll see them again one day. And if not here, if not now, if not in this lifetime, they'll be waiting. They'll still be waiting. They'll be waiting. Families won't forget. Even when on their own leaves the flock to go and roam, families remember. Even when one leaves the nest and says goodbye to all the rest, true families remember. Even when one is gone, they'll be back before too long. Even if it takes a lifetime, they will always be waiting. They will always be waiting. No matter what was said, no matter how you parted, no matter how long it's been, they will always be waiting. They will always be here. They will always be home. They will always be waiting. You are never all alone.
4, aboard the SS Stockholm, the passage of time. Early morning, the journey continues. Ilsa stands on deck, writing letters. Action continues around and behind her.
1st of July, 1922. Dear Mama, 3 more days to go. After the harsh weather and storms, we are finally pushing ahead. The captain says we'll be there later than planned to America, but we're still going to get there. I can hardly believe it's about to happen. It's so near and yet still so far away.
The next day.
2nd of July, 1922. Dear Mama, 2 days left, or so they say. I know it's too early to hope for a sight of land, but I am so sick of nothing but endless water. I'm above deck as often as I can be. I am not the only one. It is very crowded. My new friends, Anders and Marna, are usually up here with me. I spend quite a lot of time with them, Mama. Marna does spend a lot of time below decks with her family too, since her little brother has a cough that isn't getting better. So Anders and I watch her siblings while she is busy. They're all so lovely, Mama. We have all grown quite close. How I wish you could meet them. Do you think Uncle Nicholas will be there to pick me up after all? We are starting to hear such horror stories, Mama, about the island. I'm scared, but there's nothing for it now but to keep going. I miss you, and I cannot wait to send you these letters, just as soon as we get to land. As soon as we get to land.
The next day, the sound of laughter and a crowded deck. Time continues, passing and full.
3rd of July, 1922. Dear Mama, we are so close that I can almost taste it. The butterflies are back in my stomach. Anders has a deck of cards to play with, but not even that works anymore. They say we may get there tomorrow. Tomorrow! An eternity away. It already feels like a lifetime since I left. I cannot comprehend how much is still about to change. Deck is more crowded today, if that's even possible. Everyone is getting up early tomorrow to watch as we pull into shore. Anders and Marna promised to come for me if I'm not awake. The harbor, and then the island. I really hope he's there. Wish me luck, Mama. By the time you read this, so very much will have changed. I am not the same person as your daughter who left you, yet I am always her. I love you. Wish me luck.
The next morning. This time there is a single thin light on stage, backlit with the dim blue of pre-dawn.
4th of July, 1922. Dear Mama, it is so early.
Ilsa! Ilsa, hurry up, you're gonna miss it!
Ilsa drops pen and paper and scrambles above deck. Deck is full of everyone on the ship. With Anders' help, Ilsa pushes to the rail where Marna has saved them and fought for her siblings. Everyone crowds forward, jabbering, yammering, and then all of a sudden, a hush falls. Dawn breaks through the clouds. The Statue of Liberty swings into view, proud through the early morning fog, illuminated by a perfect beam of warm amber sunlight. They made it. A cheer ricochets across the deck.
Woo!
Laughing, cheering, he spins her, sends her down, and throws his cap in the air.
We made it!
Opportunity set a place for us, we're finally there. We made it here, oh, we've arrived to America.
Scene 5. Ellis Island. The ship's horn blows. For the first time, we hear more than just the sound of the ocean. We are in the harbor. The clamor of ships all around, the yelling of men and of orders, voices that the keen ear might realize are in a different language than the one we have thus far heard. Our heroes sit above deck, luggage beneath them or at their feet, wearing their best clothes for the occasion. It is a big day. They have been waiting for hours. It is a big day, off to a slow start.
I have something for you.
What is it?
Here. This is my uncle's address in Illinois. I know we won't be near each other, but I'd like to think I know at least one neighbor in this strange land.
Of course, all right. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, here, have you got another? This is my parents' address in Minnesota.
Gee, thanks. I don't know where I'll be yet, but when I do, I'll write with the new address.
Do you promise?
I promise.
I want to write it.
It's faster if I do it.
I know how.
We're not in a hurry.
It's already done. Write as soon as you can, okay?
I will.
Promise to write no matter what happens.
Why? What would happen?
You've heard the stories.
Freddie, I'm worried I left something downstairs in the cabin. Would you and your sisters go check for me, please?
Now?
Now.
Frederick but he drags his sisters off.
It's going to be fine.
They don't call it the Isle of Tears for nothing.
That doesn't mean the worst will happen.
How can you say that? The inspectors on that island are ruthless. Haven't you heard the stories?
Of course I have. Both my parents went through it and they got through just fine.
My uncle and his brother came through together. Ellis Island held my Uncle Nicholas here in that very building for 2 weeks until they determined he was mentally well enough to go.
And was he?
He never had a problem to begin with.
They wouldn't separate family.
They almost sent him back.
But we came all this way.
I know, but they say it doesn't matter to them. Those inspectors, those people are just looking for any reason to turn us away. What if...
And I'm telling you, they won't find one in us. America has no reason not to let us in. We're young, we're hardworking, we have our whole lives ahead of us. What could possibly go wrong?
Can't find anything.
It's all right. I'm worrying for nothing. Thank you for looking.
All the exertion up and down the stairs so quickly has tired Frederick out. His cough doesn't sound good. His sisters glance up at Marna in alarm.
Come sit by me, Freddie.
It's going to be fine,
Promise to write no matter what happens.
no matter what.
The three oldest put their hands together in a handshake. Fast friends, born of similar circumstances, need and a long journey.
But nothing will. I promise.
A whistle blows. At last, it is time.
As we wait in the harbor and the ship starts to unload, they let first class off, they let second class go. As we wait, as we wait, as we wait. At last they herd us out like cattle into groups of 30 each. As we set foot onto the barge, the barge sets off adrift in the putrid harbor sea, where we wait, where we wait, where we wait. America, this is your hallowed land we're coming to. We're here because we can make better lives. This is the last frontier, give us a chance. us through your isle of tears. Wait your turn, wait for it to be over. Wait your turn, it'll all turn out all right. Wait, 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 wait.
There's nothing to be scared of. We're going to be fine.
We have every reason to be scared. America is the one to scare.
Don't.
What? Freddie, don't listen.
It's true! America doesn't like immigrants. It's in every law they passed in the last 30 years. Just before the war. Not every law. The ones that matter today. Every law.
We're not going to hurt anybody. We're just here for our families.
For our dreams.
For our lives. How does that make us frightening?
They think we're not like them. And many people not like them are a threat. How do you know this?
We've come all this way.
Don't listen to him. Ellis Island has a full process set up to make sure that people they let through are equipped and safe. Just be patient and honest. They'll see the truth. We'll be just fine.
If they have an entire process set up, how can they still be afraid?
Folks don't like what's different.
Folks don't like immigrants.
But we're...
After hours in the sun, we arrive on solid land. As the barge at last reaches shore, they push us off in our groups. To our coats they pin a tag. It's in the language.
I can't read it.
Can you?
None of them can. The tags are simple, marked with the name of the ship, SS Stockholm, and their passenger number according to the ship's manifest. The language is in English.
There isn't time to stop and wonder as in front of us we see the building we made this journey for. It's made of brick and it's huge, and ahead our future looms through those gates, through those gates, through those gates. America, stay with your group. They say we have to hope. They don't turn us away. I've come too far to turn away from fear. Please don't be scared. Please let us through the Isle of Tears.
They enter Ellis Island. The first stop is a large room full of government officials, people, and luggage. It is hot, claustrophobic, and incredibly overwhelming.
Drop off your baggage in the room, you'll pick it up when you are through. Go to the doors and head for the stairs. So up the stairs, start to climb, then we realize in time.
En masse, everyone from the ship begins to climb the stairs. Uniformed government officials stand at the top of the stairs, watching. It is a slow-going line. It's sweltering hot, and many of the immigrants are in their winter clothes to save space in their trunks. An older couple near Ilsa is having a difficult time. The old lady stumbles and staggers. She reaches a hand out to the wall for support as her husband tries to help her, but it is too late. Two government officials approach rapidly, help her up under the armpits, but they do not allow her back into the main line of people. She is taken away, begging with them as her husband is left behind on the stairs. Everyone stares in shock. The weeding out has begun.
America, your standards are too high. Who let you choose which of us pass on by, and those who don't, the ones you send away from here, those you reject from the Isle of Tears.
A few others are pulled out of the line for faltering, stumbling, struggling. Some of the reasons are discernible, but not all. Our heroes make it to the top and finally enter the Great Hall. It is stunning. The Great Hall is full of hundreds of people, crowded in a line that snakes the entire large width of the room. Ethnicities, bright colors, new cultures and languages barrage our trio from all sides. It is the first example of real diversity any of them have ever really seen. In colors, in style, in skin tone, in everything. This is a scene stunningly rich in cultural celebration amidst a heightened, palpable atmosphere of tension. Many folks are dirty from the long trip at sea, but many are also in their best clothes. Clean aprons, petticoats, scarves, dresses, and suits saved carefully over thousands of miles across the sea just for this moment. A new home, a new country is worth the extra effort. Anders and Ilse stare in particular as one handsome black man a line away from them stands. He is not the only man of color in the room by far, but it is the first time they have ever seen someone with such a contrasting skin tone.
Oh.
He's beautiful. The whole world is so big.
And all of it's right here. Well, right there, anyway. We're so close.
Have faith.
Let's go.
We wait and we wait and we wait inside these walls for hours in this sweltering hall. The line sinks forward a little more, bit like this, till we reach the medical inspectors.
On the other side of the room is a row of white-robed doctors inspecting each immigrant one by one. Their demeanor and instruments do not look kind.
Wait your turn, wait for it to be over. Wait your turn, it'll all turn out all right. Wait, 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 wait.
The doctors pass several in the line, but they also frown at several more and make strange markings upon the right corner of their coat jackets. An X, an H, an SI. Marna looks ahead. Immigrants whose coats are marked are pulled aside much further down the line. One immigrant coughs heavily during his inspection. The doctor marks a P on his coat. At Marna's side, Frederick lets out a muffled cough.
I can't. You must. America, you scare us all with how far we have left to go. We're singled out, marked with chalk, judged by cruel eyes and stares beneath the flag of this unkind town. We are no more than aliens to them. Wait your turn, wait for it to be over. Wait your turn, it'll all turn out all right. Wait, 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 wait.
Throughout the music, Anders goes up for his meeting with the doctors. The doctors don't speak Swedish, they poke and prod. Anders passes, Ilse passes. Marna goes first, passes with no marks, and watches anxiously as her siblings pass as well. Frederick somehow manages to hold his breath.
When Magic passed the test, go on into the next one. Doctor, wouldn't be enough. Turn around, they imply as they feel down your spine. It's all pantomime and fear. Hold your tongue and hold your near.
Amazingly, our heroes pass the second doctor. The line moves forward.
Two isn't enough, the third and final doctor waits. Look up, he implies as they peel back your eye.
The doctors use a special hooked tool to peel back the immigrant's eyelids, checking underneath for disease. This is too much for Frederick. He bursts into a coughing fit all over the doctor. officials arrive, yelling in English. Frederick is grabbed, his coat is marked, and they begin to usher him off to the side.
No, Myrna! Myrna! Where are you taking him? Bring him back! Where are you taking him?
Move along, miss.
That's my brother!
Move along.
Frederick is ushered off stage. Marna and her siblings are pushed back into the line where Ilsa and Anders wait for them, horrified.
Infirmity, old age, mental health, or any sign of strife or pain and fear, and you will never see true land again. They will never let you go.
Let's make it through. Someone here has to speak Swedish.
They'll help you find your brother.
I can't leave him.
We won't leave here without him.
When medical is done, they shepherd us on down to the registry room where we wait. It's another giant line, but we're used to them this time. As we wait, we wait, we wait.
The line moves slowly, slowly, slowly.
Hold your tags, hold your coat, don't lose the passing card they broke. As you wait for them to call your
Number 419.
The girl ahead of our heroes has reached the end of the line. She moves forward to where more officials are sitting behind a row of desks. Immigrants whose numbers have been called stand in front of each desk, either alone or with their family units. This is the final interview.
America, we're going through no matter what we have to do. Please let us in. I've paid the cost. Give us a chance to regain what we lost.
Marna's number is called.
422.
She ushers her remaining siblings forward to the open desk and begins talking to the inspector behind it desperately. There is an interpreter there, but the conversation is too far away to hear.
Wait your turn, wait for it to be over. Wait your turn, it'll all turn out alright. Wait your turn, rehearse your answer, show no fear.
Anders' number is called.
426.
He squeezes Ilsa's hand in encouragement and confidently strides to the open desk. 2 down from Marna. Ilsa waits alone.
America, let me in. America, let me in. America, let me in. America, let me in.
427.
That's Ilsa's number. Ilsa steps forward at last towards the open desk, which is right next to Anders, but closer to the door leading out to freedom. Marna is still talking with her interviewers. The inspector only speaks English and has an accent the entire time. When the interpreter speaks English, he has an accent. When they speak Swedish, they do not.
What is your name? What is your name? Ilsa Agneta Karlsson. Where are you from? What is your hometown? Hille, outside of Gävle. How old are you? Your age? 19. And are you traveling alone? Who sent for you? I'm meeting my uncle. He's supposed to be here to pick me up. Has he found you a job? Do you have a job lined up? Some cleaning, I think. I'm ready to work. I see.
A new government official enters, heading for the desk at the very edge of the room. He bends down to speak to the inspector at the desk.
We can't let you leave the island until your uncle arrives to pick you up. It's unsafe for a young woman like you to wander the streets of New York City alone.
Wouldn't be alone for long. What did he say?
The new government official is moving from desk to desk.
There's a room at the bottom of the stairs of separation where your uncle will be if he's waiting. If not, you will have to wait until he arrives.
I understand.
Ilsa's inspector makes a final note in his log and hands Ilsa a simple card. The word pass is written on the card in plain English.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America, and good luck.
Ilsa clutches her bag and the pass in disbelief, turning away from the inspector's desk, too stunned to say thank you. Down the line, Marna holds up her pass triumphantly from where she is waiting for Ilsa. Ilsa rushes to her. Anders is still speaking with his inspector, and the government official has now reached his desk.
America, let me in today. America, let me in today. America, America,
The United States of America, according to the Emergency Quota Law of 1921, only allows so many of your kind in. We just heard from our superior that the quota has already been met for this month for your demographic. No additional Swedish immigrants will be allowed in.
Behind Anders, other Swedes still at their desks begin to argue as the word spreads. A cry of dismay goes up through the registry room from everyone still left in line. Marna grips Ilsa's forearm unconsciously.
But it's only July 4th. It's only 4 days into the month.
Our national holiday isn't for you.
That doesn't mean much in this situation, I'm afraid.
The month's not even a week old.
Then you should have been on an earlier ship.
It's the law. We can't let you in. Take him back to his ship, please.
Guards move forward. The room is miserable chaos. The Swedish immigrants who have yet to go through the interview have no recourse for this terrible turn of events. The other immigrants who do not speak Swedish are not even aware there is a problem that may affect them. Yet, who knows if their nation's quota has already been met? The government officials grab Anders' arm. He struggles, but there's no use. A guard comes towards Ilsa and Marna, but Marna holds up their already stamped passes in defiant protest. The guard gestures towards the appropriate door. Marna shepherds her siblings off to the staircase in a rush. Ilsa looks back over her shoulder one more time before following suit. Anders cannot meet her eyes as he is taken in the opposite direction.
I thought this chance would set me free. I sold everything I had to buy a better life for me. And now I'm going back. When I got to America, I thought it would be Tuesday. I was sure when I got to America, how could they send me away? They didn't even ask. They just looked at me and said, "We have enough of your kind here, we don't want more." To them, I'm not a person, not at all. I'm a number, a threat, a plague, an alien. Because of fear, they made their laws based on what they think they saw from people like my kind. People that aren't them, that's how. Surely this wouldn't happen 100 years from now. So now I'm going back. Empty pockets, nothing's free. I'll be the family shame again, who couldn't even leave. When I got to America, I prayed, I dreamed. You'd be a better life for me.
They take them away.
Scene 6. Ilsa and Marna make it to the staircase of separation. The crowd has significantly dwindled.
I don't understand.
How can...
Both of them fall silent. Neither know which question to ask. There are too many. Marna's sister tugs on her hand.
What about Freddie?
We're not leaving here without him.
What did the translator say?
Get to the end and ask from the other side.
I'm sure your parents are so eager to see you.
Your uncle must be waiting too. I know it.
I hope so.
I know it. We won't find out by standing here.
They all descend down the stairs. At the bottom of this final staircase, they can collect their luggage on the other side of Ellis Island. And there is a large room. Inside, it is crowded with people and Marna! Marna and her sisters run to an older man and woman who catch them all up in a tight, desperate hug. Ilsa watches, standing back at the entrance of the room. Marna is now babbling the story to her parents. Her sisters are crying as her parents listen with great concern to the story about their missing brother. People push past Ilsa from the stairs leading back up into the registry room. More arrivals to the United States of America, newly cleared. Ilsa steps out of the way and watches as each one of them is immediately greeted by joyous family, a tearful and bittersweet sight. Some benches line the side of the room. Ilsa starts towards them, wondering if she should sit down to wait. Then,
Ilsa?
a man has approached her. Ilsa startles, clutching her bag to her. The man consults a picture he is holding and then holds it out so Ilsa can see. It is a picture of her.
It is you, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Uncle Nicholas?
Nicholas, now. I'm glad you made it.
I am too.
Theirs is not so much a reunion as it is an awkward meeting.
You do look just like your father.
Thank you for still sending the ticket.
It wasn't refundable.
I know. That's why I came.
Well, come on. I hope you aren't tired. We have a long way to go to get home.
He leads the way out. With one last glance around, Ilsa follows her uncle out of the Ellis Island building, heading for the true solid land of America and whatever new home awaits. The lights begin to fade, with center on each of our three heroes in the middle of their own transition. Marna, reunited with only part of her family. Anders, on the wrong side of Ellis Island. Ilsa, heading to a reluctant, unsure new home.
What is in store for me? For those you turned away and those you took, are you everything you said you'd be?
End of Act 1. There will be a 10-minute intermission, and then we will continue the story.
Better, okay? Me too. Me too, girlfriend. And then the girl and then she got so I that's your bedtime too. Friday is my, that's what I was thinking. Friday, like, I get breakfast and so I can order. Right. And then it's like, so it's your recipe. Forgot to bring a recipe. So I can eat that tomorrow. Or tonight. When my time. No. Because I wait until her and now it's 10:05 and then I came home and read. And then I was And that's like. Saturday, they will. Thank you so much. You're all just keep going through meeting new people. Pretty much spit out my
Act 2, Scene 1. On a train from New York City to Chicago, a train whistle blows. As it does, lights up on Ilsa. She's sitting next to her Uncle Nicholas in a crowded train. He is reading a newspaper. She is writing a letter.
6th of July, 1922. Dear Mama, good morning from Illinois, at long last. Today is the final day we are on this train. Today we arrive in Chicago. Today I arrive in Chicago. I am so ready to be done moving. What a whirlwind it has been. As you will gather from this packet of letters, Uncle Nicholas did pick me up safe and sound at Ellis Island. He's a quiet man, Mama. I can see his similarities to Papa. The same jawline, the same wrinkle in his brow.
Uncle Nicholas catches her eye across the seat. Ilsa looks down at her letter quickly.
But other than that, I'm not so sure how they're similar. He's so quiet, Mama. It's been 2 whole days and he's hardly said more than 3 sentences. He says exactly what he needs to and no more. Maybe that's just how people are here in America. I can't quite tell. There's people all around me and have been ever since New York, but I don't understand what they're saying. I thought it'd be easy, but now I think I'm wrong. My friend Anders taught me some English on the boat, but these people speak so quickly it's hard to keep up. I know a few words now, though.
The following words Ilsa demonstrates in English. When she speaks English, she speaks with an accent.
Hello. Thank you. Washroom. I'm learning. I'll know more by my next letter. I'm so excited to find a postbox soon, Mama. Give my love to everyone. With all the love in my heart, Ilsa.
The train slows to a stop.
Dearborn Station. Now arriving at Dearborn Station.
Uncle Nicholas stands up and gathers his luggage. Ilsa hurries to follow suit.
Come on.
They deboard the train. The scene transitions outwards to the train platform, into a busy, bustling streets of Chicago itself. Ellis Island was crowded. So too is this city. Ellis Island was one big series of rooms. This city stretches on for miles and miles. People are everywhere, and the noise is chaos. Voices yelling over one another, the impatient horns of automobiles, the metallic whiz of trolley cars and buses. Ilsa stares at first, not sure where to look.
Oh.
Uncle Nicholas has not waited for her. Ilsa rushes to catch up. Her unwieldy luggage bangs against her knees. Eventually, we are at a somewhat run-down boarding house on the 3rd floor. Uncle Nicholas unlocks the door and pushes it open to reveal one small room. There's not much inside. A nightstand, a dresser, a fireplace, a chair, a braided rug that has seen better days. There is one twin bed.
The washroom is down the hall, last door on the left. The door sticks a bit. Just shove it open with your shoulders if you get stuck.
Uncle Nicholas puts his bag down on top of the dresser. He begins to unpack into the 2nd drawer.
It isn't much, but it gets by. The bed is yours for the night. We'll trade. I work the night shift, so I'll use it during the day.
What?
Because you'll be at work.
Oh, of course. And the household I'll be working in?
It's north, Gold Coast Row, the Williams' house. You start at 6. Knock at the service door when you arrive and ask for Emelina. I'm told she'll look out for you. Come back here when you are done.
Emelina. Wait, Uncle, how will I know I'm at the right home?
I left instructions for you on the nightstand.
I see. Thank you.
Well, that's everything. I've got to get ready for work now. Like I said, bed is yours.
Is there any space in the...
I cleared out the top drawer for you, and here is a key to the room. Don't lose it.
He pulls an extra key out of his pocket and hands it to her. He takes his bag off the top dresser and sets it neatly to the side. He takes one small bag with him, a toiletry bag, and heads for the door.
Uncle Nicholas, is there a post...
Uncle Nicholas closes the door behind him. Ilsa is left alone in the small room, holding her luggage. She looks around, a little awkward, a little nervous. The bed is at least looks clean. She can't bring herself to sit down on it yet. She sets her bag down on the chair and goes over to the fireplace. There are no decorations on the mantle. There's a lamp on the table next to the bedside. There's a little braided rug next to the bed. That's it. Ilsa steels herself and opens the top drawer of the dresser. It's clean and empty. She closes it. The noises of Chicago drift in through the thin window, loud in the sudden quiet. A police siren wails. Somebody yells downstairs loudly. The ceiling creaks as someone runs across the floor above. The city is alive, no matter what the hour. Ilsa sits down on the bed. She pulls out her last letter, folded and tucked carefully in her pocket.
Dear Mama, I guess I made it.
Blackout.
Scene 2, the next morning. Ilsa stands outside a large house on a busy street. The house is three stories tall, gabled and grand. Ilsa is in clean clothes, her hair neatly and tightly braided. She bypasses the front door and rings the bell of a smaller door off to the side. A woman a bit older than herself answers the door. This is Ingrid Svensson, mid-30s. She does not look happy at 6 in the morning. This conversation happens in English, or at least mostly.
Yes? Hello, I'm Ilsa. I'm looking for Emelina.
Who?
I'm the new domestic. Domestic?
Oh, the new domestic.
Yes, I am.
Come inside then. You're letting all the cool air out now. Hurry, hurry. Lena, get out here.
She ushers Ilsa inside. Ilsa enters through the door into a narrow hallway. It is much darker inside and hardly cooler at all. Ingrid closes the door behind them. Before she can speak again, Lena enters from around the corner, wiping her hands on her apron. She is just about Ilsa's age, perhaps a few years older, and most definitely Scandinavian.
What is it, Ingrid? Your new girl's here? Lena will show you what to do.
She exits. The following conversation is in Swedish. Ilsa is relieved to find that Lena speaks the language.
You must be Ilsa then. Call me Lena. It's wonderful to meet you. Don't mind Ingrid. Where are your things?
My things?
Why, yes, I assumed you'd be boarding with us. We have a room on the top floor. That's where Ingrid and I sleep. Well, Ingrid has her own room now that Elizabeth's left. Thank goodness.
Oh, no. I have lodging.
Where?
Inglewood?
Englewood?
Yes. With my uncle.
I see. Well, suit yourself. I'm glad you're here. Let me show you how things are. Mrs. Williams is holding another one of her parties tonight, and we could use all the help we can get. I don't blame her for getting engaged, but Elizabeth sure picked the worst time to do it. I hope you're not above scrubbing out a fireplace.
No, not at all.
Thank goodness. Ingrid hasn't helped me at all since Elizabeth's left. She thinks she's above those kinds of things, now that she's been promoted. She only got promoted because Elizabeth left, and Elizabeth has no problem keeping this place spick and span, just like Mrs. Williams likes. How good are you at cleaning?
I have 4 siblings, and I helped my mother keep house daily.
Excellent. And cooking? Never mind. You'll figure it out. Here, we start in the drawing room. Keep up.
She hands Ilsa a broom and stands at the other door expectantly. Ilsa swallows and takes a deep breath.
Here we go. Dear Mama, please forgive me. I had wondered if it's better if I sent all of your letters all at once. Then I keep running out of time. My new job in Chicago is a place that I do not know, and the language is taking so much time. Some things are easy, even if their ways are strange. I find it comforting that some things are the same. The hours are long, but the work's not hard. If you can scrub and clean, you were right, you can get by, because a broom's a broom, no matter where you are.
Throughout the song, Ilsa cleans, following Lena from room to room. Lena is helpful and friendly, laughing and smiling as she gives Ilsa directions. Ingrid enters.
I need your help with the upside down cake. I'll be there in a moment.
Ingrid exits.
What did she say?
Nothing she can't handle on her own. Ready for the next room?
The montage continues. The next day, in a different part of the house.
The days are long and the work's not hard. Today we're in the kitchen chopping
onions.
The madam likes to party, so when the cleaning's done, I help with cooking, and I'm learning more and more. Today I learned 6 words. Yes, no, onions. Right away, ma'am.
Mrs. Williams, the lady of the house, has entered. She is older, middle-aged, and put together in a way that suggests wealth, but perhaps not born into it.
And tea for 4 this afternoon, please, Lena. Mrs. Cunningham is coming up today, and she just loves your deviled eggs.
Of course, Mrs. Williams.
On the other side of the kitchen work table, Ingrid glowers at Mrs. Williams' back. Mrs. Williams turns around. Ingrid is all smiles. Mrs. Williams looks to Ilsa.
And are you getting along well here, Ilsa? I do hope you're enjoying your time here with us.
Go on.
Right away, ma'am.
Very good. 4 o'clock, Lena, please. Ingrid, didn't I give you the day off?
Tomorrow, ma'am.
Very good then.
She exits.
The days are long, but the work's not hard. To cook is the same no matter where you are.
Transition back at the boarding house. Ilsa is just arriving after another late night at her new place of work. Uncle Nicholas is just about to leave for work.
Oh, hello.
You're out late.
Mrs. Williams hosts these parties, and Leanne and I can't leave until everyone is...
That's fine. As long as it's work, bed's yours.
And how was your job?
It's work. See you in the morning.
Good night.
He exits. Ilsa continues. The song showcases the passage of time through her and Uncle Nicholas sharing the room and switching the bed, and eventually takes us back to the Williams' house and kitchen.
And so we settled in a rhythm, even though I hardly see him, but he's family, so it's fine, we can get through. We sleep, trade, rise, work, trade, sleep, rise, work, try, just repeat. We are pendulums going opposite ways. If a bed's a bed, even shared, I'll make it work. And a friend's a friend, Lena's looking out for me, and she's not the only one.
Back in the kitchen of the Williams house, Ilsa, caught up in what she's doing, does not notice a young man enter the kitchen until she bumps into him.
Careful there. You might hurt yourself if you aren't looking where you're going.
Oh, I'm sorry.
George is a young man, 25, devilishly handsome. He smiles at her. She stares at him, frozen.
Mr. George, what are you doing down here?
Mother sent me to look for Ingrid. She wants Dutch's potatoes tonight for the guests.
I'll pass that along.
Thanks. And who is this?
This is Ilsa, Mr. George. She took Elizabeth's place.
Of course. Welcome then, Miss Ilsa. I hope you'll be very happy here.
She doesn't speak English well yet, Mr. George.
That's all right. I hope you'll be happy here.
Happy.
Happy. Pleased. Charmed even.
One at a time, Mr. George.
Happy?
Happy.
Happy.
There you are. Beautiful. So wonderful to meet you.
Is a boy, no matter where you are, is a smile from him.
Elsa! Pay him no mind. That boy is trouble.
Sorry. This is my last letter now, the day has finally come. I've been paid, Lena showing me where to send these from, and you'll have them, I can't wait till you write back. My dearest family, through these you're not so far. You're still my family, I'm still your Ilsa, I'm still yours. No matter where we are.
Scene 3, August 1922, the kitchen of the Williams house. Lights rise. Time has moved on. Ilsa is finishing up the dishes while Lena listens to Mrs. Williams. Ingrid is nowhere to be seen.
The party last night was really quite excellent, girls.
And was Mr. Williams pleased, ma'am?
You know, I think he was.
Mr. Williams was pleased.
Oh, good.
He's so hard to read these days, but Robert really can't resist a good gin Ricky. And the ones you whipped up last night, Lena, they were quite the hit. I don't suppose you'd tell me where you learned?
That would be illegal, ma'am.
Of course, of course. Oh, and please compliment Ingrid on the ham. It's the best one she's ever made.
That was Ilsa, Mrs. Williams.
Well done to you then, Ilsa. Splendid job. I knew you'd be an asset to the household.
Ilsa's English is getting better with every day.
Thank you, madam.
You two have a nice night off now.
She leaves. Ilsa comes around the table to Lena.
I'm catching more and more, but I still miss some of that. She's pleased.
She said you did splendidly.
Splendidly.
This calls for a celebration.
A celebration?
Come with me.
They leave their aprons in the kitchen and head upstairs to the 3rd floor. Lena lets Ilsa into a small room. It's warm and cozy up here. There are pictures on the mantle, a book resting on the nightstand, and a blanket folded neatly on one of the 2 twin beds. The second bed is covered in open magazines and other detritus of a young girl in her 20s. Lena hastily gathers up what she can in her arms and shoves it in a drawer in the standing bureau. She gestures for Ilsa to come sit on the now clean bed.
Sit. It'll just take me a moment.
This is your room. It's lovely.
Well, thank you. Elizabeth took most of her decor with her when she did leave me a few things. I think it's important that the place you stay feel as much like how you want home to be as possible. Don't you?
Yes, absolutely.
It's just too bad we don't have any good crafts she wore this weekend. That would be a perfect way to celebrate. Are you and your uncle attending any?
There are crafts you wore here?
Yes, if you know where to go. It isn't easy to get crayfish here, but there's a whole bunch of us who go down over to Andersonville at the end of the month. Did your uncle not tell you?
He doesn't tell me much. And he might not know. Anything I bring up related to home, he doesn't want to talk about.
Well, you tell him from me. It's important to stay connected to your people, even if that means you have to go out and find them. Here we go.
She pulls out a box.
It's not a crayfish party, but we make our own fun. You've been here for over a month now and never once had a taste of the city. Time to change that tonight.
Tonight?
Why not? We have the whole evening.
Oh, I couldn't.
Lena opens the box. Inside is a beautiful pair of shoes, worn but still shiny and obviously well cared for.
Come out dancing with me tonight. I know a place where they'll let us in.
I'm not sure.
You can borrow these. They'll fit you just fine. Try them on.
Lena, no, I couldn't possibly.
Why not?
She sticks her hands in the shoes and makes the shoes dance towards Ilsa. Ilsa can't help herself. She laughs.
Let's go dancing.
I couldn't borrow those. What if something happened to them? I can't afford to pay you back.
Keep them then. A gift.
Lena.
Why not? I hardly wear these. I have others. These are yours.
No, I couldn't. They're much too nice. These look like the kind of shoes that should be saved for a special occasion.
Too nice. I know that when we came here, there were certain expectations. How to move and how we'd act and what we'd say. And there were gifts that we were given, precious heirlooms to take with us, special things to keep on shelves for special days. But the longer that I'm here, the more it's growing clear that if I wait and wait, that might be the mistake. Instead of keeping things in boxes safe and tucked behind locked doors, what if life's more fun if we use what we came for? Take the first step toward a future that's bright, and then the next step bravely into the night that is young and free, like I moved here to be. And with that next step, I listen for the beat. And by the last step, we are out on the street. Life's short, take the bull by his horns. Shoes this good were meant to be worn, so let's go dancing. These shoes were meant to be worn.
Lena teaches Ilsa a few dance steps. Ilsa cannot help herself, and Lena won't go for an answer.
There you go, you're getting it!
With Lena's help, Ilsa puts on the shoe. We transition from their attic room into the streets and the active, exciting nightlife of Chicago.
And from that first step, now you're out on the town where all the lights are gleaming and the band's rolling down into that brass sound that makes your heart pound deep, deep, deep. If we were always saving for that special time, then we might wake up and see life pass us by while we were looking at our heirlooms stacked on the shelf. Life's short, take the bull by his horns. Shoes this good were meant to be worn, so let's go dancing. These shoes were meant to be worn.
We are now in a nightclub, a speakeasy. The room is crowded, alive, and electrified in the way that only a room full of young adults who are alive, awake, and with nothing to lose at midnight truly can.
hard for the things you've got. Know that life is short and you're not gonna stop. The party's hopping whether you're here or not. So let's dance, let's dance.
It doesn't take long. We are swept into partner dances. Lena ends up dancing on the other side of the room. Ilsa is not alone or in the sight before a young man steps up to her to dance. He smiles at her and she smiles back. Caught up in the reckless abandon of the moment, they dance.
So take the angle and the heirlooms and your grandmother's china, wear your mother's pearls and come join the line of picnics that you're leaving and waiting for the moment. You can stay on the shelf, you never know what you're missing. We're not alone if we run out, we will borrow. If everything's precious, why have we got tomorrow? So let's go dancing, so let's go dancing, so let's go dancing. These shoes were meant to be worn.
August 7th, 1922. Dear Mama, what fun America can be. I have moved out of the room I shared with Uncle Nicholas. Lena is turning out to be a terrific friend. She has shared her room with me and we stay up all hours talking. Ingrid has found another position, so it's just the two of us responsible for this big house. It is a great deal of work, but nice to be trusted with such responsibility. Things are well. Mrs. Williams treats me kindly. I haven't seen Mr. Williams, her husband, enough to form much of an impression of him. He seems stern. But I suppose I would be too if I had a great business with employees and wages and responsibilities weighing on my shoulders like that. Mr. George, however, I'm spending more and more time with him. Not in any way that's inappropriate. Just in small ways. He's always teaching me new words in English. My vocabulary has grown every day. Mr. George is very nice. I think I could be quite happy here. It's nice to finally feel like I'm settling in.
Ilsa, you have a visitor.
Elsa quickly puts the letter in her pocket. Lena enters, and behind her is
Uncle Nicholas.
Uncle Nicholas enters the kitchen. He looks a bit uncomfortable to be there. He's holding his hat in his hands.
It's so nice to see you.
Hello to you too. Miss, this came for you.
A letter.
Well, I'll be going now.
Won't you stay and have something? Some tea?
No. Thank you.
Uncle Nicholas, wait. I'm sorry if the way I left made anything awkward between us. At the holidays, if you'd like to spend the tradition.
That's all right.
I'd be happy to come and visit. Or you could come here. Lena says she knows a great place to celebrate St. Lucia's Day.
Thank you, but
They do a lovely job. So many of us go there to celebrate.
if you need anything, you know where I am.
He exits.
Is he always like that?
Sort of.
Don't be too hard on him. He's not the first person I've met who doesn't want to celebrate the homeland.
You think that's it? That seems so strange.
Strange for who?
For anybody?
How nice of him to deliver your letter.
Oh, yes, it was. Who's it from?
Home?
No, it's my friend, Marna.
Lights up on Marna, standing alone in another section of the stage. She has a letter in her hand, the same one Ilsa has just received.
July 7th, 1922.
Dear Ilsa, are you well? I hope this letter lands safe in your hands. It's only been a couple days since we went our separate ways. How much has changed for you? Please tell me when you can. And in the meantime, Ilsa, how much has changed? How different are the shores of America? It is so lovely to have arrived here with my parents by my side. You know that one more tomorrow's finally here. Isn't expecting another, to wait for another so soon. You may notice from postage we haven't moved far from the ocean that runs to shore. Even though we're together till Friday gets better, we're waiting still. Every day my parents go to the island until they're dead. And every day I take care of my siblings like nothing has changed on my end. Except the place that we're staying, the rent that we're paying for a house that isn't our home. But we have to stay here till America burns like every day is a curse, even though surely no news is good. And every day feels worse, 'cause there's nothing to change, even if I could. Were we wrong? Did others know? If in America it's not how long you stay, but how soon they make you go. Dear Ilsa, how's Chicago? Are you and your old uncle getting on? Please write soon and tell me. I'm sure we'll leave New York before too long. And in the meantime, Ilsa, dear sister Ilsa, I'm not too sure in this waiting what to do.
Lights down on Marna.
Good news?
Not quite, but hopefully soon.
I'm going out. Will you be long?
No, I'll come with you. I just want to write one letter. Will it bother you if I leave the light on?
Not at all.
Can you still show me where to get a remittance tomorrow?
Of course. You're sure you want to send all that money home?
I do. Mrs. Williams has been very generous and my family is counting on me. We'll get more money next week.
Don't you want to save for a rainy day?
A rainy day?
Yes. Put some away. Save a little for yourself. Just in case.
Just in case what? We get paid every week.
That's true. Coming?
Ilsa does. Lena turns out the light as they exit.
Scene 5, the Williams' kitchen. Ilsa has her apron on and is leaning against the kitchen table, reading a draft of a letter. It is midday. The kitchen is in use with pots bubbling away on the stove, plated food waiting on the sideboard, etc.
August 27th, 1922. Dear Mama, how long do you think it takes a letter to get from America to Sweden?
There is a burst of commotion out in the hall. George enters through the kitchen door.
Oh, Ilsa, it's you.
Mr. George.
I was looking for Lena. Mother's changed her mind about what she wants for the first course. She got this newfangled recipe idea. She had over at Humphrey's, and now she's determined it'll be served at our table. I'm so sorry. You probably didn't catch half of that.
How can I help you, Mr. George?
My mother wants broiled grapefruit for the first course tonight. Can you do it?
Grapefruit?
Yes, broiled. Can you manage that?
Of course.
I can always count on you, Ilsa.
Count?
Depend on, trust, count on.
You can count on me.
That's my girl. Don't forget the grapefruit.
He exits. Pleased with herself, Ilsa fetches 4 grapefruits from the pantry, humming as she does. She sets them on the table, then pauses and considers them thoughtfully.
Americans are so strange.
She fetches a large pot and begins to fill it with water. Lights down.
Scene 6, the Williamses, in the dining room. Lights up with loud laughter. The dinner guests are sat at a large table laden with enough silverware to suggest several courses. Mr. Williams sits at the head of the table, with Mrs. Williams at his side. 2 other couples, Mr. and Mrs. Brown and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, sit at the table with them. George is at the table as well. Everyone is dressed for dinner party. The entire scene takes place in English. Lena has just finished serving cocktails. Ilsa is at the sideboard preparing to serve the next course. Lena gives her a curious look.
And so I said, it's not like we need your business, Mr. Miller. Take your automobiles and drive them down the street for all I care.
Lena moves to help Ilsa serve the first course.
You always were able to lay down the law, Barry.
I don't imagine it'll keep old Humphreys down for long. That man has a real knack for sniffing out his next opportunity.
Well, he won't come sniffing around me.
More laughter. Lena and Ilsa serve the first course. 1 grapefruit half is served to each guest, carefully plated so that the round rind is facing upwards. There is a pause as the guests survey the offering.
Lena?
Good God. What is this?
This looks like a sad soaked ball of mush.
What is it?
How are we supposed to eat this?
Lena, explain yourself at once.
I made it.
You?
I was asked.
To make this?
Boiled grapefruit. I don't understand. I was told.
Broiled.
There's no harm done, my dear. We've all had hired help before.
Foreigners work very hard these days.
For pennies, really. And sometimes for a little boiled grapefruit.
Girl,
Sir.
you may go
Thank you, sir.
and pack your things.
Sir?
Robert.
No, Barbara, I will not suffer such embarrassment again. May you fit in at your next place of employment.
In the horrified silence, Ilsa looks to George.
Here, here. Well, go, girl. Be gone.
No one comes to her aid. George says nothing. He won't even meet Ilsa's gaze. Ilsa flees the dining room.
Quite right, too. A stern hand or they'll never understand how we do things here.
Lena, bring us something we can actually eat.
Lights down.
Scene 7, the boarding house. Uncle Nicholas is fixing his tie for work. Door opens. Ilsa enters, suitcase in hand. There is a long silence.
What happened?
I got confused.
He studies her for a moment more, then picks up his coat.
Well, the bed's yours for the night.
He starts to leave, turns back.
There's mail for you.
He exits. Ilsa drops her bag to the floor. There's one envelope on top of the dresser. She grabs it with shaking hands and sinks onto the bed as she opens it.
July 30th, 1922.
Lights up on another section of the stage. Ilsa's mother stands there, holding her letter to Ilsa.
My dearest, precious, darling girl, how nice to read your words. It is almost like your life here at home, and the days since you've left just blurred. Still, it's just like you to find moments to share, even though you weren't free to leave. And it's just like you to be brave over there, to find ways to be strong and succeed. Oh, sweet daughter of mine, child of my heart, it's hard but be brave and be true. Oh, sweet child, your letters sound just like you. Here is news from home that we'd like you to know. Your sister Maggie's learned to read, and Kirsten helps her read your words every night when they both should be asleep. Your mother Johan knows that too, and as her books sleep overnight in the glass. Maybe again for the money it can just in time, so time will be your brother and last. And it's just like you to put others first, and it's just like you to do without. For your love and care for us, I send back to you, past the miles that keep us apart. Oh, sweet daughter of mine, child of my heart, stand tall, be brave and be true. Oh, sweet child, your letters sound just like you. All is well with me, it's just like you to ask. Things are quiet, clear and good. The birds outside have finally moved their nest. Your favorite rose has started bloom. Katerina loves to know what it's like where you are in America. Your words have left quite an impression on my heart, and so your sister wants to be just like you. Can you send her a ticket in a year or two? Another bird leaves the nest, knowing if she's going where she'll have a home with you. Makes me feel better. Oh, sweet daughter of mine, child of my heart, keep doing well, be strong and be true. Oh, sweet child, the father would be so proud of you. like you.
Lights down on Ilsa's mother. Ilsa, overcome, cannot speak. Lights out. Scene 8. The boarding house. Night. Uncle Nicholas is getting ready to leave. The door opens. Ilsa enters.
Any luck?
No. An agency might have work for me. I'm to check back tomorrow.
It's been 3 days.
I know.
Would your friend know any other jobs?
Why would Lena know of other jobs when she's perfectly settled at her own place of employment?
She might know of another household looking for a domestic.
I don't think any of Mrs. Williams' friends would want to hire me.
I cleaned out the second drawer for you too. I noticed you got some new shoes, and they don't quite fit in the first. So I did that.
Thank you.
Sure.
He exits. Ilsa flops backwards onto the bed. After a moment, there is a knock on the door. Ilsa sits up. Before she can fully rise, the door opens and in comes...
Lena!
There you are! I've been to 6 other boarding houses. I'm so glad I found you. She sits down next to Ilsa.
I'm so sorry. Did she say anything?
Mrs. Williams hired a new domestic the next day.
I see.
She's not half as nice as you.
Well.
Have you had any luck?
No. Did Mr. George say anything?
Honestly, Ilsa, this might be hard to hear.
What do you mean?
It would never have worked.
You don't know that?
He's trouble. I told you. You can't let the glitz and glamour of someone rich pull you in. It's never worth it.
How would you know?
I know, okay? My last job, before Mrs. Williams, let's just say there was a Mr. George there too. And he was charming and kind, and he sure knew how to smile. He was gentle. In the end, though, they look out for their own, Ilsa. They don't look out for people like us. We are just the hired help.
We're more than that.
Not to everybody. Now come on. It does you no good to mope around like this.
I really can't this time. I can't afford it.
I'll cover your entrance fee. Come on. It'll do you good to get out of this stuffy little room for one night.
Lights down. Scene 9. The speakeasy. Loud jazz music. The place is just as crowded as it was before. Ilsa and Lena are at a table with some of Lena's friends.
And they threw you out, just like that.
For not knowing a word?
For not knowing one word.
Then you're better off without them.
The entitlement of those people. They think just because they have a big house on Gold Coast Road, and that their families have been here for more than a generation, that they're entitled to treat anybody however they want.
Get here!
That's quite enough of that. Who wants to dance?
I'll hold the table.
I brought you here to have some fun.
The next one, I swear. You go on.
Lena and her friends go out to the dance floor. Ilsa sits alone at a little table with their purses, tapping her foot to the beat. A young man approaches her. It is the same young man from the first time she came here.
Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Andrew. May I join you?
Of course.
He sits down at the table with her. Andrew is also about her age, a little older and quite Swedish.
Listen, you're going to think this is terribly forward of me. I just wanted to say that I've seen you here before. And I remember the last time you were here, and I asked around, and people say that your name is Ilsa, and you recently lost your job.
They say all that, do they?
Is it true?
Which part?
Any? All? Ilsa is a lovely name. It's the same name as my sister.
You have a sister?
2, actually. One of them's here with me tonight. She's around here somewhere. We came over to America together last year.
How have you found it?
It's been all right. You know how it is.
Yes.
Please don't think this is too forward, but I'd like to offer you to come with me.
Excuse me?
Hear me out, please. I don't mean it that way.
I don't know you.
There's work out west. It doesn't have to mean anything. It wouldn't mean anything. The logging camps are out there and they always need hands. A group of us are heading out in 2 days. I heard you were looking for a job. I saw you now. I thought I'd say. My sister's coming too. They always need cooks.
I do not cook.
You could learn.
I don't think so.
You're learning English, aren't you? It's an opportunity. That's all.
Why are you helping me?
We have to look out for our own, right?
The dance finishes. Lena and her friends begin to head back towards the table.
There better not be any grapefruit out at these camps.
Is that a yes?
Not yet. You could dance with me while I think it over.
Gladly.
Lights down. Scene 10, the boarding house. The next night, Ilsa is packing once again.
You're really going to go all that way out west for this?
Why not? It's not like I can find work in town.
There's plenty of work in town.
Then why can't I find any?
You might be making a mistake.
It's my mistake to make.
What if you lose that job too?
Excuse me?
You heard me.
What gives you the right to say that? You don't know anything about me. We've barely even exchanged one single whole conversation in the 6 weeks that I've been here. This was always meant to be a stepping stone, a link in the chain. We both knew that.
Your moving to live at your employer's house made sense.
This is just a farther away employer.
It's dangerous.
Everything is. This whole thing is. Everyone knows that the first year here is hard.
The hound year.
Yes, but it gets better. It has to. Even a dog can't chase your heels forever. Trouble can't follow you forever. I didn't know anybody when I came here. I got through that.
You knew me.
Did I?
I promised your father that I'd look out for you.
My father? Now you want to talk about my father?
I wrote him a letter as soon as I heard.
It got to Mama after he died. He thought of you. You never talk about him. He thought of you when he was dying.
Stop.
The ticket was for him. I've known that since before I accepted it. Papa wanted to come himself, but he couldn't. He got sick.
Stop.
If he hadn't, he would be here now, and you never would have had to put up with me in the first place.
This isn't doing any good.
Why do you never mention him? Why do you not talk about your parents, my grandparents? Why do you never want to talk about where you came from?
What good would it do?
A world of good.
No!
It would do everything. We can't afford to forget where home really is.
There is no home! The holidays you want to celebrate, the letters you send back, they're just holding on to something that you will never see again! Look around at this room, this meager place that gave you your shelter. You are right, it's not home, it's only all that I had to offer. Home isn't here, it's not behind you, it isn't something that you lack. Our home is gone in past and distance. What's the use in looking back? The hound year comes for us all. Always at you, he bites and he tears. This is no country for the new. The dreams lied and we could not prepare. Memories of places you can't go, letters sent and bad replies. The traditions that filled you don't work anymore. What's the point when you're trying to survive? The Hundar doesn't leave us all as he rips any hope into shreds. Don't tell me relive what is gone. There are things I would rather forget. I don't want to remember the face of my folks as they looked at me as I left. The one person who wrote me can never write back. Why would I celebrate losing that? The Hundar does not let go. If you've heard otherwise, it's a lie. For me, home no longer grows, and I'm no longer seeking it out. There's no gold in the carving knives, none paved in streets, just in names, places you left. If what's out there is calling, I ask as you go, is the grass really greener out west? Build a room, not a home. Yours is not the only story. You should go build your life if you do find home. Don't write and tell me.
Ilsa takes her suitcase and exits. The door closes behind her.
You thought the leaving was the hard part. No one warned you about living. Between the leaving and the living, no one tells you where to go.
Scene 11, the beyond and the after. A whistle blows. We are at this train station again. Ilsa stands on the crowded platform, waiting.
Ilsa!
Andrew arrives along with his sister Anna. She is smiling and easy-natured. Both are carrying luggage.
I wasn't sure if you were going to come.
I wasn't sure either at first, but I thought about it and I think I'm done with Chicago. It's a big country. There has to be something else out there for me.
I like the way you think.
And I, for one, am also glad you'll be joining us.
My sister Anna. Anna, Ilsa, Anna.
Hello.
It's so nice to meet you.
It really is. It's nice to meet a friendly face. We have to stick together in times like these. I've heard a lot about you. When Andrew told me about this pretty girl he'd seen out dancing a few weeks ago, I thought, well, gee, she must be someone special.
Anna.
She's going to travel with us. She might as well know what we're like. Come, Ilse. Once we get on the train, you'll sit here with me. I'll protect you from my brother till he figures out what to do with his crush.
Anna!
I'm only teasing. You have siblings, right, Ilse? You understand?
I do. I really do.
You must miss them so much.
You know, yes, every day. I write as often as I can.
That's how we get by. Andrew and I write to our family too. Will you tell us about yours?
I would love to.
A train whistle blows again. A train is arriving to take the new trio up to the next portion of their journey. The lights fade down as Ilsa reads one final letter. Lights up on Ilsa's mother across the stage.
December 14th, 1922. My dear sweet darling girl, how big of an adventure you've gone on. It is wonderful to hear about your new life in Oregon, of all the places. I knew you'd go far, but I never imagined you'd go quite that far. This new boy you speak so highly of, this is the 5th time you've mentioned him in your letters. Oh, but first, Katerina asked me to remind you about sending money for her ticket next year. Although I suspect that in a year, things may have changed for you yet again. My sweet girl.
Katerina enters, eagerly overtaking her mother's words.
January 1st, 1923. My dear sister Ilsa. It is a new year, and I am excited to hear about when I can expect my ticket. There is so much I want to do in America. Please send the ticket as soon as you can. I'm not changing my mind. You can't convince me. I'm ready to be there. Please send it soon. Love, your sister. Your favorite sister, Katerina. P.S. Please.
Ilsa has re-entered during the letter. Andrew, now her husband, stands with her.
And who is this one from?
My sister. She still wants to come over.
We've got plenty of room. If she's willing to work hard, the camp would be happy to have her. What does your mother think of another of her kids leaving the nest so soon?
Well, she's always said she's happy as long as her children are happy. Maybe she can come someday too.
I'd love to meet her. Would you ever think of going back to visit? Maybe after the baby is born?
No, I don't want to take my baby on a ship.
When he's a little older, maybe.
He
or she. Are you ready to go?
I'll be there in a minute.
Andrew kisses her, then exits. Ilsa begins to write one final letter.
My dear sister, Katerina, if you would like to come to America to see what it's really like, I would be honored to have you. Family is what's most important to us, after all. No matter what anyone else may say, I'll be happy to help you.
Lights up on a different portion of the stage. Marna is there, reading and writing one more letter.
Sometimes things are easy. Sometimes hope will rise. Sometimes getting where you should be takes a little time. It's worth the waiting. You decide what's worth the waiting for.
Sometimes waiting silent. Sometimes waiting moves. Sometimes other people see things differently than you. My story's only mine. I decide what's worth the waiting for. Some things aren't easy. Sometimes you have to leap. Board a boat and take a chance, say yes and go and see. The life I want is out there. It can't come on its own. The life we want is waiting.
Andrew holds out his hand to Ilsa. She smiles at him and takes it. Across the stage, Freddie enters and runs to embrace Marna. He is healthy, happy, and ready to go.
You are never all alone.
Anders steps on stage.
When your dreams don't go how you wanted, sometimes you just can't redefine. But sometimes things just happen even though it seems they shouldn't. Beyond control of you and something you can't change. It'd be easy to say that's the way that it is. Someone else passed those laws, said those words. It'd be easy to sit still, stand by and to stay, and never once try to be heard. And yet if just one thing had been different, and if just one person had changed, and if they looked beyond numbers or codes or laws, maybe things wouldn't be this way. And if just one thing had been different, and if just one person had thought, had seen that those who were trying to move to new life were giving it all that they had got. And if just one person had realized we are not numbers or strangers or threats, cause we are immigrants, cause we are people, come on the promise in the freedom sworn for everyone through that golden door of America.
All enter for the finale, bit by bit. There is a sense that time has passed. There are clear groups, Marna's family complete and united, Ilsa's family in Sweden with Katarina still in their group, Anders stands alone, Uncle Nicholas stands alone, Ilsa stands by Andrew and Anna. She is now more visibly pregnant.
It'd be easy to say that's the way that it is, not to remember how we came to be. In 2 generations or a few on from now, will my children remember me? And if just one thing had been different, I might not be here today. We left all behind, hoping that we would find better lives than those we have today. I want to build a home for my children, with no prejudice, famine, or war. Lady Liberty said all are welcome, except how long does it take to build a home and a place, the country that's safe for all? Someday we know the good day will arrive, and all will be well when I stand by your side. It's worth living for, even though we aren't sure how many days left till tomorrow. Until we arrive in the land of our waiting, till we can fly to build what we're dreaming, till we're no longer strangers, until we are neighbors, until together we say, how many days left till tomorrow? How many days left? How many days left? How many days left?
America.
America,
Are you everything you promised?
If I don't give up on you,
please don't give up on me.
Until we get to
Blackout.
Act 2.
End of show.
welcome to stay for we not required. After that, we'll have a quick reception, and this is it for you. Thank you so much for joining. Otherwise, we'll see you in a minute. Thank
Thank you all so much for staying for this talk and coming to the show. We really, really appreciate it. We'd love to hear any questions you have for the cast or for Lisa or myself. Any questions there are any? Yes.
You guys rehearsed this in 2 weeks, and honestly, that's insane because it does not sound like it was rehearsed in 2 weeks. It sounded better. And so, like, what was that process like? I know that you had rehearsal like every weekday for hours, but like, that's still insane to me that like you were able to sound as amazing as you guys did in that short amount of time. So like, Lisa, what's your secret?
My secret is I have really great people and they work super hard and they are just so talented and dedicated and I could not have done this without them. It's on that. Really? Well, yes, I think right. But you all make it sound as good as it did, so.
It helps that we had an amazing composer.
Well, it's part of the writing process, right? Like I kept saying in rehearsal, you know, this is fluid work, it's a growing work, so what I'm interested in as we go through our rehearsal process is what is working for the cast, and if I wrote something that's not working, we're very, very open about it. I'm like, this is weird. But like, okay, great. So then I could adjust it and make it easier to sing and to access. That helped us learn it a little bit faster. And it helped they didn't have to memorize anything. I mean, they had all the sheet music up there on music stands, but they're really quick studies, which is really, really appreciated. Yes, please.
I'm gonna just throw it out there, because we all are probably thinking it. What is it like to enact these characters in the political climate here? I mean, because they went through these amazing challenges and horrific disappointment, some positive things. I think about my family that immigrated here, wonder what their journey was like. I won't ever know, you know, but how was it taking in those characters and seeing the world around you now? I like the joke about 100 years would be better. Hilarious.
I actually wrote that in 2019.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
No, but how was that for you? Was it something that made you connect to your own roots? Was it something that made you think about things that are happening in a different way?
Sure, yeah. So for me, the connection is pretty strong. It is in Sweden and Swedish, but my parents both immigrated from Norway. So I'm first generation American. And for me, and I said this when we were rehearsing, the connection to be Uncle Nicholas, he's, thank God, the opposite of what my parents were. Because they kept me connected to my family and my roots. And I have very strong bonds with my family in Norway. And just my mom and dad told me about the way they immigrated and the things that they went through. It wasn't the same type of story. It was different, but they still struggled with the culture, with the language, and
and they're still here to this day. And so, yeah, so it's been really a cool journey to be a part of something. My dad is pretty quiet, very, very loving, but quiet, and I took some inspiration from him.
Yeah, so, it is, spoiler, I'm Mexican, so like. So it's really kind of a challenge to play a character. Well, Anders specifically is so confidently optimistic, and he puts so much faith and trust into the image of this country that he's been sold. So I have to sing that line of like, surely this wouldn't happen 100 years from now, and I have to pretend like I don't know what's going on. So it's really interesting, but I just think it's a really important thing to talk about. I think it's good that we talk about it. So it's been really awesome to be a part of it and get to bring it to you, at least this version of it. So yeah.
Other questions? Yes.
I have a question for Lisa. Sometimes, first of all, that was so moving. I cried. It was beautiful. Well done. Amazing. Was there something that any one of the characters brought to their characters that surprised you, that maybe changed how you thought of your own writing?
I mean, yes, when I was doing this writing process, and this has been ongoing for a long time. I wrote Act 1 in 2019. I did a reading of it in Virginia. We did another reading of it here in Las Cruces in 24. And then I wrote and finished Act 2 today. So, I finished this draft of it and gave it to the cast 2 weeks ago. And so throughout that process, it's just me in my house singing to my cat. There's nobody to give me yes. There's nobody to give me any feedback, and so I'm having this conversation essentially with myself and the characters in my head. So then to hear people read it out loud and hear actual inflection on it that I had not intended was really cool. You know, I think my job as a playwright is to get out of the way of the story and to discover what I can live with and what I can't. So really, it's been invaluable to everybody, to me, to have everybody bring their own interpretations. Like, I didn't think Elsa was sassy until they read her. I'm like, oh yeah, she is. I'm down for this. I didn't, in my head, hear as much anger for Uncle Nicholas until Brett came in. Yeah, that works. And anything that didn't work for me in pursuit of the story, that's telling me I need to be clearer in my writing. I need to put in a different stage direction so that there is not room for interpretation if it's important to me that it be said a specific way. But by and large, no, I'm really happy with what everyone did. And if I wasn't, I told them.
I kind of have it's 2 questions, I guess, but the first one is I'm just curious what inspired you to write this, and like how did you decide on this topic? And then the second question is like, could you talk about more your historical research in this?
Oh, should we have? So originally I started writing this when I was in grad school in 2019, and I had to do something for my thesis. So, you know, necessity is the mother of invention. And I'd always wanted to write a musical, so that's how it got started. And originally I was looking into, I've always loved hearing about my family and where my family came from, and I thought, well, that could be an interesting story, but then I thought, we're just white people, who wants to see that? To be completely honest, it was 2019, and when I first started thinking about it in 2018, this was during the first Trump presidency, and this was when a lot of a lot of it was beginning. And in particular, over that summer, there were a lot of articles coming out about the border and families being separated and people who were just trying to cross over and make a new life and things that were happening to them. And I do want to note that I was living in Virginia at the time. And so moving here later was a real eye-opener to how personal these issues really are. But what that took then was my family's story. I began thinking, well, how was it for my family coming through Ellis Island or equivalents in 1920? My 3 out of 4 of my grandparents came through Ellis Island or equivalent to this country. And that was only 2 generations ago. And I think a lot of us could relate to that. And it's, but we forget pretty quickly because our grandparents and parents don't talk about it, or things change, or we have pressure from the outside to not behave that way or talk about it in order to fit in, et cetera. So it became more and more apparent to me that this was not just an origin story for my family, but it could relate to many, many others. And then I was looking at current immigration laws in 2018 and wondering, well, how long have these been around? And I started digging, and that's when I discovered the emergency quota law of 1921, which really is a real thing. And the United States government looked at the total number of immigrants from the year before, divided it by 12, and said that's how many people we could have per month coming to our country. And then they divided that per each nation that was coming through Ellis Island. So that's a real thing. And that emergency quota law was the 3rd one that was passed in the 1920s. There was at least one more after until Ellis Island was closed. So that really just spurred a whole bunch of research and made me continue telling the story, because surely this wouldn't happen 100 years from 1922. And here we are in 1926. 1926. Yeah, I did a lot of research. The library was like, why do you have so many books? And I was like, how many do you have? A lot.
Any other questions? Yes.
This is mostly for Lisa. I'm curious about the biggest tangible changes that have happened to the show and the framework of it, the structure of it. Are there new songs? And if you could explain your reasoning for why you decided to create those new moments, or why moments maybe got cut, moments didn't. You know, especially with everything that has happened since you originally wrote it.
Yeah, well, the entirety of Act 2 is new. Y'all are the first audience to ever hear it. Yay! Changes to Act 1 were pretty minimal because I was focusing on writing Act 2. So I made changes for continuity. I switched a couple of dates around. I was looking at the language of Ilsa's letters and saying, okay, is this repetitive? Is this line clunky? Is this song too long? The biggest change I added in Act 1 was the duet between Marna and Freddie. Because my dear grad school mentor, Dr. Keith Kirk, told me 7 years ago, Freddie needs a song, and I ignored it until October. So that's the biggest change that I made. And because I wrote that song, I was able to reference it throughout the script again, and then in the finale as well. And the theme of we're just waiting for that better tomorrow, but eventually we have to try and make it ourselves, came out from that song. So Dr. Kirk was right, listen to your teachers. Let's see, so the entirety of Act 2 really is new. So I was learning in the moment, like what's working, what's not working. The cast gave me some really great feedback about pacing. I wrote the first draft of Act 2 back in October, and then revised it in December, January, like right before we started. And I actually didn't finish the lyrics to the finale until the Sunday before I taught it, because that was right after, like Minnesota had just started. And I felt that what I had written before in October, it just felt so hollow compared to what we actually are going through as a country. And I'm still not 100% sure that I got it right. That took a while just to kind of figure out. And I adjusted some lines in Marna's song, the whole, did Andres know if America is it's not how long you stay, but how soon they make you go. That's totally new. It was something about hope and birds before. I've always been trying to walk the line between like being cognizant and speaking to the current moment without being like, deal with it in your face, right? So trying to find that balance between subtle but still getting the message across.
Cool.
Yeah, good question.
Why does Anders never send a letter if they were like, why, like promise to write whenever that happens? Is there like a law specifically about that, or just?
No.
Even a familiar discussion.
That one I am, at the moment, just leaving up to the audience. I think Ilsa does such a great job of writing letters home, and we see that structure. But there are people who don't do that. And there are people who disappear and we never see them again. And that happens a lot currently, and it's not an isolated incident. So maybe he was embarrassed to write, maybe he was angry, maybe he found himself in a situation where he couldn't, or maybe he just didn't. Which is a real contrast to everyone else.
Any other questions? Yes, please.
Why did you pick the 1920s, like during the golden era of America, like after the war and then before the Great Depression, sorry?
Yeah.
Why didn't you pick the other times, like back in the 1800s, when Europe was going down and America was rising up, especially during the Industry Revolution?
Yeah, and that's true. There's lots of really poignant and powerful immigration stories to be told at every single point throughout America's history, dating back to when the folks came along the Mayflower, right? Like we've always come, many of us, those who are not indigenous, have always come from somewhere else to here. I picked 1922 specifically because my grandfather, Carl Hermanson, immigrated in 1923. And when I was looking at the quota laws, there was another one passed around 1922-23, and I didn't want that one to affect my character, so I pushed it back to 1922. I used creative license for that. So that's why I picked the 1920s, and also just because that was something I could dig into that's really personal to my family. I actually have a picture of my grandparents on my piano with me. It's in my office, I found it today. So that's
Yeah, I think we have time for one more question. Anybody?
Can we have your autographs now?
Anything that pass quickly wants to say?
What is it like writing a musical? Just like this whole process, what is it really like?
It's really stressful. And it's also really liberating, and it's really cool. It's tough because I have this image in my head of how it's going to be, and then sometimes it comes out completely differently. But I am just so blessed and honored to be able to write alone in my room with my cat knocking over my keyboard, and then get to hand it to such a lovely group of people. A lot of playwrights don't, and musicians don't get to hear their words out loud like this. And so I have moments that I'm like, yeah, that's real great. And I have moments I'm like, need some work. But to get to this part of the process, I really just don't have any words for how cool it has been. I don't think that answers your question.
What about like historical musicals? Because I'm a big fan of them, and this really spoke to me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. That part was fun. And I went down several rabbit holes of research, just researching like what the ship would have been like, what the ships were named, how they would come to port. I think I did write in your program, every historical fact in this play is true. A lot of detail about Ellis Island, which is a lot of different photos. And so that was cool to come in with an idea of what I knew and then be able to confirm it with the research and then try and put all that in music. It was fun, I'll be honest, it was really fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I would suggest just sticking around for just a minute. There's a bunch of desserts back there. So we'll be around if you have more questions or I'm open to feedback or something, caught your eye or whatever. And thank you so much for coming.
Can we get another round of applause?
Good job, Ben. Of course, of course. You were. Say thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
The only thing I need help with is bringing these guys back into my band.
Yeah, absolutely. Good job, Grant. Thank you.
Trying to get you up to his bed.
Well, thank you. Janet is back. Thank you. She didn't tell us to attend them, but I know we are. Yes. Hopefully no one steals that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do you want to say thank you to your parents?
Oh.
Or just say good night?
Thank you. Yeah. Do I just speak into the little microphone? Yeah. Thank you to everybody on our live stream, especially Mom and Dad. You're still watching. Bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.